Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Before I get into today's reading, I wanted to just share this box of spiritual goodies that I was gifted by Rose of Spiritual Goodies. That is the name of the company, and I absolutely love the name. So anyway, this is a subscription box that she offers, and as she stated, it's a monthly personal development box designed to awaken your spirit and also bring more joy and positivity into your life. So I figured, wow, what a fun way to share this with all of you. So let's dive right into it and let's take a look and see what's in here. And of course, I'll timestamp the reading so that for those of you not interested in this portion of the video, just go ahead and fast forward and you can dive right into the actual reading itself. So we're starting off with this Spiritual Goodies February box. I am grateful for my vivid, fun, and exciting dreams. And I believe she said that this is the current February box affirmation and theme. So every subscription box comes with a new theme. So that's exciting. It also comes with this discount code. So if any of you are interested, you can use this discount code and I'll be sure to link it down below in the description box. So let's take a look and see what is in here. We have a dream pillow, dream enhancing blend, directions placed inside your pillowcase, under your pillow, or hang from your headboard. Herbs should maintain their scent for 8 to 12 months. How cool is that? That's a fun item to get. And then it comes with the theme card as well for the month. I am grateful for my vivid, fun, and exciting dreams. So that's something for you to focus on for the month of February. So that's exciting. It also comes with dream tea. This is awesome. Organic chamomile, peppermint, roses, and mugwort. Love it. Very nice. It also comes with, let's take a look and see what this is. So you get quite a lot of stuff in here. Dream Traveler. Okay, let's take a look and see what this is here. Oh, wow. It smells so good. Made of wild mugwort and garden grown lavender infused olive oil beeswax. Oh my gosh. That sounds so luxurious, guys. It smells amazing. Let's see what else is in here. Oh wow, it comes with a dream catcher. I love that. Very much tied into the theme. So again, if you guys are interested in obtaining a subscription box from Spiritual Goodies, definitely take advantage of that discount code. Can't we not all use one of these? I love it. Sublime Birdie. Oh wow, I could definitely use this. And let's see what else. I love it. It comes with a dream journal as well. Wow, that's pretty cool, guys. So again, if you're interested in receiving a subscription box from Spiritual Goodies, definitely hit them up. This is the website and you can use that discount code. And again, I will go ahead and link all of this information down below in the description box. All right, guys, so thank you guys for hanging in there and let's go ahead and get started on the reading. Hello, my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is a reading that I wanted to do for the collective, for whoever needs these messages. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here today. I was just guided to do these since we're still technically in Mercury retrograde. We're going to be in this phase up until almost halfway through March. And so this is something that I was guided to do for the collective. And so let's just take a look and see what needs to come through here today. I don't even have any focus messages that I was guided to pull. I'm just going to start and see truly what needs to come through for whoever would benefit from the messages that come through here today. So I'm guided to actually start with dialogue before anything else. Especially, I'm guided to do this reading for those who are in separation from somebody that you're focused on for this reading, or your relationship is just going through some major challenges right now. So I ended up getting this brand new deck. It's called the Angelic Revelation 144 Naked Flame Healing Messages. And I feel, especially during Mercury retrograde, that there are those of you tuning in here that could really benefit from these messages. So let's start with that. And as always, guys, this is general. It's not going to resonate with every single earth sign. Take from it what makes sense for you. And you'll know right off the bat if it's meant for you or not. So take from it what makes sense and release the rest. And as always, if you're interested in a personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, as well as a list of the decks that I will be using. So again, this is brand new. I've never featured it before on any of my readings. You guys are the first. So let's take a look and see what Spirit wants you to know. Tied into your connection, what is it that your person needs to tell you at this time? So starting off with some dialogue to get a feel for what needs to come through here. So take whichever one of these messages you resonate with. We'll grab a few. Okay, what do we have coming through here? And as you can see, these cards are so detailed. You know, they're not just 1 or 2 word messages. Okay. Let's start with this one. My communication contains hidden coded messages. Read between the lines and ask me telepathically what I am trying to tell you. This will help us both until I am ready to communicate my full truth to you. Whoa. So this is coming through for some of you guys if you happen to resonate with that one. Let's move on to the next one. You are on my mind constantly. Do you think about me often? I am celibate and waiting for you. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. So for those of you who are thinking that your person has moved on to somebody else, nope, they're still thinking about you. They're not interested in wanting to even be with anybody else. You are the one person that they desire and they're yours. You know, so maybe you guys are going through some challenges right now and are either at a distance from one another or in separation. But in their heart space, you're it. Next message. I am worried that I am not the person you think I am. I know that I will be the best version of myself because of you. I am inspired by your growth and I want to level up to meet you. Oh. So whoever resonates with that particular message, take from that how it fits your situation. Next one, twin flame sexual union could result in pregnancy. Oh my God. So if you resonate with that one, and if you are in separation from your twin flame, perhaps a reunion could bring about this sexual union that could result in pregnancy. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Last one, there is love in the silence. Even though I haven't always said it with words, I know that you have felt my love and still feel it now because it has always been there. You are priceless to me and I love and adore you. Wow, these are some pretty intense messages for my earth signs. So take whichever one of those resonates with you. There's a lot of emotion that's packed into these messages and there's a lot of love here. Okay, so take whichever one you are guided towards. So let's add to this, earth signs, and let's take a look and see for whoever needs these messages at this time that you're listening to this, what additional messages you would benefit from. So again, I have no agenda, no questions. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through. So take whatever part of this reading makes sense for you and whatever is grabbing your attention. Hopefully this reading will offer you the clarity and guidance that you need. So we do have a cold shoulder coming through here, okay? Female figure in the photo there, so it could be my divine feminines who are giving the masculine a cold shoulder right now. And especially people who are in separation, when we're not together with somebody, we tend to get into those what if thoughts, like what if they're doing this? What if they've moved on to somebody else? Why aren't they reaching out to me? So based off of which one of these dialogue cards you happen to resonate with, I feel this cold shoulder is something that can be fixed, you know, that with communication, better communication, and just a little bit more time for healing if that's needed between the two of you. I don't feel that this is going to be a long-lasting vibration coming forward from the feminine towards the masculine. Look at these next two cards. We've got lust, and then we've got passion. And again, twin flame sexual union could result in pregnancy. So there's a lot of sexual energy coming forward here in this reading. So if you happen to resonate with that particular message, then no doubt about it, it is that type of bond that you might share with this person. And if you guys are having issues, perhaps that's why we have that cold shoulder, but the passion is still here. Look at this. The one. Very much tied into this particular message. You are on my mind constantly. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. You are the one that they want. Nobody else. You hold the key to their heart space. We do have the spy card here, okay? So they're checking you out from a distance, or this is something that you're doing as well. Part of the reason why you guys are at a distance, for some of you that resonate with this next message, is tied into a third party. So there could have been infidelity in the relationship. But going back to that very first card, my communication contains hidden coded messages. Read between the lines and ask me telepathically what I'm trying to tell you. This will help us both until I'm ready to communicate my full truth to you. Because when third parties are a part of the mix, oftentimes there's a lot of deception and energies tied into lies and secrets. So I feel whoever wants to communicate, if this is something that you're dealing with in your situation, your person is working on being able to communicate the truth this time, because they know that the jig is up. It's like, you're not going to be putting up with any bullshit. You're not going to be putting up with any lies or deceit or secrets. You want the truth. And they're ready to bring that towards you. And they're working on themselves. They're definitely working on themselves, and that's coming through from that particular message. I'm worried that I'm not the person you think I am. I know that I will be the best version of myself because of you. And it is because of you that they are inspired to do better. Next card is chemistry. So there's a lot of sexual energy coming forward from these cards. Very passionate. And if you're resonating with this, you know the type of passion that I'm talking about here. Let's add to this. Let's grab some Mystic Moon oracles to add to that. For my earth signs, please, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, angels and spirit guides. Please bring forward, for whoever needs these messages, whatever needs to come through here at this time. What do we have? We've got victim, okay? Somebody's hands are tied, feeling bound to something or someone. Look at this. Okay? It's not a mistake. Twin flame. Very heavy twin flame representation in this reading for some of you guys. Falling right below lust. Pregnancy. So your twin flame definitely wants to get intimate here. Share the passion. Share the intimacy. Be able to touch you, kiss you, make love to you. Whatever it is and however it is that you guys connect in and out of the bedroom, it's all tied into that. They still feel that fiery draw towards you. It's going to take time though, okay? So you got to have patience for this to come to fruition, but they definitely want to reach out. They want to communicate. And that was the very first card that came through. My communication contains hidden coded messages. So, they might be talking in code, or they're just trying to feel you out. So they're not coming forward just blatantly saying what they need to say. They're kind of going through the back door, so to speak, as to what it is that they need to communicate to you. And perhaps for now, it's being communicated in the 5D rather than the 3D. But when union happens here, should you be given the opportunity to reconnect, it's going to be very passionate, very magnetic, very sexual. Somebody needs and wants to take action. We do have winter, which of course could be the winter season. I forget exactly when spring is coming around, but technically we're still in the winter season. And this could also, since it's falling right below third party, which is actually a good thing, because this is telling us here that the third party element to whatever it was that drove a wedge between you and your person, this is now frozen. It's now cold and stagnant. So there's no movement when it comes to that third party. It's a done deal, I feel. And look at this, reinvention. So yeah, somebody's definitely working on themselves to be a better person, to do the right thing this time around. So if they entered into a third party, or really whoever it was that created that third party situation, it's no longer a factor. This could have been an issue for some of you guys, but intuitively what I'm feeling here is this is part of the past. It's a done deal. So let's add some tarot to this, guys, and take a look and see what else you need to know for whoever needs these messages, angels and spirit guides. And this is just a quick little glimpse into what's going on for some of you. It's not going to be a very long reading. I just really wanted to tap into the energies of what's happening and what needs to come through this time around, especially those who are heavily impacted by Mercury retrograde right now. So this is just a quick guidance reading to bring you some clarity for whoever needs it. So this is, I forgot to mention, the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Since we've got so many Twin Flame, well, not so many, we've got a couple, but that's enough to take a look at this Twin Flame connection. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which Pentacles, of course, is tied into Earth energy. So especially, and it's interesting because it's falling right below cold shoulder, victim, and then we've got a female figure in that photo in this particular deck. This is all about independence. So my feminines could be going solo right now, not tied to the connection in the 3D, but in the 5D, I think it's a whole different story there. There's that attachment still. And perhaps my divine feminines were the victim in all this when it came to that whole third party situation. And the Nine of Pentacles too, it's being grateful for what you have. But sometimes we need to take a step back to be able to find and see things from that perspective. So especially for my divine feminines, I just feel like maybe you just need some time to yourself right now, because that's a part of the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. And that there are actually rewards that are coming towards you. Maybe you don't know that as of yet, but I do feel it's on its way. That's a part of that energy. And then we've got the Chariot right after that. Charging ahead, that's Cancer for some of you guys. And this is a great card because it's falling right below Twin Flame. So in regard to a Twin Flame bond, for those of you who are focused on a Twin Flame connection, this is telling us here that you guys can actually move forward from whatever challenges you guys are dealing with, especially if you're not together right now, because this is successful energy. This is triumphant energy. This is progress. This is movement. So that's good, because with the Winter card, again, it's frozen, and it's oftentimes frozen, cold, stagnant, no movement. There's not a whole lot going on there. But the Chariot is creating the movement that needs to happen here. So we've got the Seven of Cups, which I'm not surprised it's coming through here. Cups is water energy. And this is all about fantasies and temptation. Having options, having way too many options. And one of those options is what created that whole third party interference in the relationship. So that needs to phase out. I feel if it hasn't fully phased out of your situation, it's on its way out. Because as I mentioned earlier, I do feel that it's a done deal, or it's about to be. So falling right below patience, just hang in there and allow things to unfold the way it's meant to. And what I feel is ultimately going to happen here is you're going to hear from your person in order to open up lines of communication between the two of you to take the right course of action to be able to come back together. And look at this, we've got the Six of Swords. So that is air energy. Tranquility ahead. So the road ahead is a lot smoother. It's a lot more tranquil. So that's a good thing. Some of my feminines, you might be coming forward as the Queen of Cups. And then we've got the King of Wands right after that. So we've got a king and a queen right next to each other. Cups is water again, and Wands is fire energy. So the Queen of Cups is very intuitive in nature, very sensitive. And then my King of Wands is a very fiery individual, very fiery in their personality, a visionary leader. They could be an entrepreneur. They could have their own business. And then we've got the Moon. Again, I'm not surprised to see that, considering we've got third-party representation here. But we do have the World card that brings everything into completion. So that's good, because a cycle needs to come to completion. And what needs to close out is this third party. So if it, again, hasn't fully come to completion, it's on its way out. The World card is ensuring that. So part of the energy of the Moon is all tied into illusions. Once again, having to do with these fantasies from the Seven of Cups and temptations tied into third parties. This was a part of the journey for some of you guys. That's why it's coming through here. Okay. And the Moon energy, once again, still tied into water for some of you guys, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there was deception, there were lies, disillusions, affairs, third parties. It's all tied into that. Our fears, darker energies. But on the flip side of the Moon is lighter energy. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's bringing forward healing energy that you will get through to the other side. You've already been through the hard times, the darker aspect of your connection if you guys are in separation. So that's either in progress or on its way out, and you're heading towards the light, which to me represents the energy of the sun, which is happiness and joy. A time for celebration, something to actually be happy about. And then we've got the World card coming through, which is your very own energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is earth energy right here. So one door closes and another one opens is a part of the energy of that World card. Celebration of life. Triumph, very much in tune with the Chariot, a triumphant outcome. Peace, which is very much complementary to the Six of Swords, tranquility ahead. We don't have a Tower moment here, but some of you guys may have experienced that regardless. And with the World card, things are finally working itself out. Goals are achieved. Some of you might even be thinking about switching jobs or even moving to a new place, starting a new chapter in your life. And talking about love and romance, it is giving you and your person the opportunity to start over. But this time around, you guys are starting fresh and building on a new, more stable foundation for your connection, so that outside influences and interferences should that come about in the future, you guys are solid. Nothing's going to rock that boat. You know, you guys are solid. No third party in the future is going to be able to knock you guys down. You're going to come out on top when it comes to what's happening here. That is what I'm picking up off of that. So let's add to this with some romance angels for whoever needs these messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. In love and romance, what else do you need to know here? In love and romance for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. So for those of you who resonate more with a soulmate bond rather than a twin flame, it's still coming through here. So however way you identify with your connection, it doesn't really matter. It's just coming through that there's a very special bond here between two people, that the love is strong enough to be able to reignite the passions between two people that have gone through challenges in a relationship. And yes, it might have something to do with a third party, but you guys can overcome this. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We also have wedding. So for those of you who are, for example, married to this person that you're in separation from, it could certainly involve marriage, and this could also be tied into future energies as to what's coming in for you and your person once you start over and have a new beginning in love. And I feel this is so fitting how this is the next card, new love, because in this particular reading, what I'm feeling from this is it's a new chapter, a second chance at love with your person. So this next message, release your ex, for me is very much tied into that third party. This person needs to be phased out and released. The time has come to clear that energy. So again, if it hasn't already happened, I feel eventually this is a part of this equation so that you and your person, the one that you're meant to be with, can reunite and rebuild on a stronger foundation in your connection. Look at this, we've got a honeymoon. So for those of you, again, who are picturing a life long-term with your person, there's a potential that you can build a life by way of marriage. And it's interesting how this particular card reads, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So perhaps towards the end of this year, you could be married and enjoy your honeymoon, taking a trip and just building the next chapter of your life with your person, moving on moving on beyond any of the challenges that you guys had endured in the past. That needs to come to completion. Allow that door to close. All right, so let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So we'll grab some final thoughts from the Lover's Oracle to wrap things up. And again, this was just a little quick reading that I wanted to do for you guys. It's, very challenging to be in Mercury retrograde because oftentimes we need to come up with a backup plan, and there's oftentimes miscommunication between people, and it just causes a little bit of chaos in our connections, and sometimes people are a little bit more fragile and they tend to lose their tempers a little bit more. People just seem to be more angry during that time. So if these are things that you are resonating with, then, it's definitely picking up off of that. All right, some final thoughts. We've got one. Let's grab, and grab the bottom. Here we go. What do we have? Reflection. And this one here. Oh, do you see that? Okay, so definitely twin flame connections are coming through here. Your passion ignites, exactly. So use protection because I feel here, again, twin flame sexual union could result in pregnancy. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take some precautions there, okay? Because I feel with a reconciliation. For some of you guys, very sexual and passionate in energy, just be mindful of that. Okay, so let's grab this first one. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Exactly. You got to do what feels right for you. And your person has to do what feels right for them. Okay? Everybody's got their own free will. We have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Exactly. So just have some patience. Don't rush into this. Allow your person to reach out to you when they're ready. And I feel that's what's going to get this Chariot energy moving towards bringing you guys back together. Next one. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Exactly. Which is complementary to this first card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So it's just time to do a little bit of soul searching here, very much tied into that reflection card. And again, another reference to twin flames. My goodness, it's coming through quite heavily for this reading for my earth signs. So if you happen to resonate with that type of bond with the person that you are either in separation from, or your relationship is just going through some challenges, just have some patience, guys, to see this through, because the world is on your side. Things are ultimately going to work itself out. All right, so there you are. That's all I've got for now. Very quick reading. I hope whatever part of this resonated with you, I do hope that it gave you some clarity at this time. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I have a whole lot more content headed your way, so stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Take care.